The Bricklink Designer Program is known for its highly desired, detailed, and fun builds, and Series 5 is no exception to that. Beginning today, June 10th, you can order one of these 5 sets for your own collection. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about some things that I like about each of these sets, but also tell you why we are not buying any of them. There are 5 options for you to choose from, and any of these that get 3,000 orders in terms of crowdfunding support will be produced, and up to 30,000 copies will be produced. As soon as they hit 30,000, that's it, they're done, or in 1 month, whichever comes first. So let's dive into these 5 sets. The first one is the Popcorn Wagon, which retails for $55, comes with 594 pieces and 3 minifigs. Now this is a rather large wagon that allows for quite a few details, including on the interior. It even has a little mechanism that allows you to pop the corn, and I really like the snotted street on the right hand side of the set. There's also quite a bit of greenery on that side, and it's a nice little streetscape overall. Now one thing that is interesting about this is that it might fit into your modular city if you have one, but note that the cart looks to be about 18 studs wide, which is about the size of half of a modular building, so scale might be an issue there. But I love the red and white color features and the windows. It looks fantastic and would be a great addition to your city. The second one is the Antique Shop, a $150 set that has 1,918 pieces and 6 minifigs. I think this is a beautiful set with a Cape Cod style shop and a little bedroom upstairs. I love the blue awnings that are on it. Those different shades of blue really pop against the white exterior. I also think there are some great details on the interior, including all the little things that you can buy and that nicely tiled floor on the first level. The exterior details are also pretty quality, with ivy on the outside of the building, plenty of greenery. The tree itself is pretty decent, and check out how the roof is built. This is one that I think would fit better into a modular city than the Popcorn Wagon in terms of scale, although you might need to choose where this goes in your city rather than just putting it next to any old building. Next up is the Mushroom Village, which retails for $210, has 2,436 pieces, and comes with 7 minifigs. This is a fantastically colorful, fun building set that has some great techniques. One of the things I like about modern adult style Lego sets is all the angle work that goes into the builds, and this one certainly has that, especially with the sand green section here. There's also so much plant life in this set that it gives off a great vibrant feel, and it just has a lot of life to it. There are also quite a few interior details, some rooms, and various mechanisms that allow you to play with this set. Fourth is the Thieves of Tortuga, a massive $340 set that has 4,002 pieces, 13 minifigs. This is a huge pirate port. It has 6 different buildings, and this promises for a uniquely varied build. The cobblestone street is very nice, and it has a great Caribbean feel in terms of the architecture. This really looks to be a pirate version of the Forest Stronghold. In fact, it is actually designed by the same person, and we certainly enjoyed our copy of the Forest Stronghold when we got it a little bit ago. The last set available for sale is Adventure in Transylvania, which is going to retail for $350, has 4,056 pieces and 14 minifigs. Now this particular set is great Gothic architecture, has a very dark feel to it, which definitely fits the Halloween / Eastern European castle vibe of the set. Now it's not an explicitly castle themed set in terms of the minifigs, but certainly the architecture fits in with that, and the color scheme is very dark, with a dark red and black with dark blue accents on it. There's some great play features involved with this, and lots of little nooks and crannies and angles that go into the set that make sure that it will be an entertaining build. One of the nice things about Series 5 of the Bricklink Designer Program is that it varies in terms of price and size. And so all the way from $55 with a popcorn cart to the $350 Adventures in Transylvania, there could be something that fits into your budget, and they all promise to be really interesting builds. However, there are two reasons why we are not buying any of these sets. And it's not a knock on the Bricklink Designer program or these particular entries or the ones that were chosen as the finalists. Rather, both reasons have to do more with finances. These are still expensive sets. Now, I will argue that all of these sets really provide good to great value for what you get. The Adventures in Transylvania, for instance, has over 4,000 pieces and 14 minifigs for $350 US. That's a pretty good price to piece ratio. You get a lot for that set, not a ton of small pieces in terms of just adding to the piece count, and the 14 minifigs is reasonable for that price range. Rather, this is still something that costs a lot of money. We bought the Forest Stronghold, we really enjoyed it, but it was $330, and there are lots of sets coming out this year that we've seen rumors about, or that we know are coming out in August, for instance, that we are angling to buy. So we're actually choosing to save our money and not get the Bricklink Designer Program Series 5 sets, and instead choose to get one of the Series 6 sets, which will be available for order in a couple of months. And that one in particular is the Wolfpack set. That looks to be fantastic. I'm really excited for that one. So we're bypassing Series 5 in favor of maybe a Bricklink Designer Series 6 set, as well as future releases. The second reason, also financial in nature, is that really these sets, from a YouTube perspective, don't yield a lot of revenue. I'm just going to be completely honest with you all out there. In terms of revenue, these sets don't bring in a lot. Now, that's not a knock on the sets, rather the conditions under which you buy them. For instance, if I want to publish a review of one of these sets, I have to wait to get it, and by the time I get it 6 months after the ordering period, no one can really buy them unless they're getting them on the secondhand market, and there aren't a lot of copies available there. So really, there isn't a huge market for watching these reviews or speed builds or other things like that. Not saying that there isn't one, but the size of our channel right now means that we would probably only recoup about $50 to $60 in buying one of these sets for a large $300 purchase. Now, if I could buy any of them, we would choose between two of them, the Adventures in Transylvania and the Thieves of Tortuga. Showing these sets to the rest of the family, both of those sets really popped to them, even though we did like the antique shop as well. But the family vote came down to a near tie between Adventures in Transylvania and the Thieves of Tortuga, and the winner was the Thieves of Tortuga. We really like the way that set is arrayed, and we enjoy the Caribbean vibe. We also like pirates in this family, so that's kind of a cool thing. But those are great sets, great options. If you are planning on getting one of these sets, or if you already bought one, put it down in the comments below. I'm really excited to see what you are all able to get. Thanks for watching, and always remember to keep building together.